Hello everybody. These Blue Devil products fixed my truck, but I still had problems. The problem I had with the head gasket problem, this can easily happen to you. Stuff that goes with the head gasket trouble. But I'm gonna show you in this video, and I'm gonna be telling you what all I done to get everything fixed. I'm flushing the truck out. See, I got the drain. There's a drain on the radiator, and I got it open just a little bit. I got rigged up. I found this little white thing that goes on the end of the hose. Oh, it don't go on the end of the hose. It actually went on this. This bottle right here. And I said, I wonder, looks like it might work. I remember said I wasn't going to put back no more than what I had to. I didn't have to put this back on yet. It don't need it to run, it's the power steering. See, the radiator's full. And see, it is running. So I'm flushing it, y'all. So, I'll be showing y'all more. Let me show y'all something. Let me cut the light on back here. Look at my arm from working on that truck. And look at this arm. And a little nick right there, little nick right there. And I'm sore, y'all. You know, that's running pretty good right there for something that it's got a blowed head gasket. It ain't skipping right there. Alright? What's down here? I'm fitting to open that plug up more. And then I'm going to turn more water on over here. Because I'm about to wind this part up. I'm going to show you, but I got to show you quick. I'm just running out. Look at it now down there. Alright, I'm going to put some more water to it. Yeah, I'll show you. Look at that water running out there now. Hey, if that ain't flushing, I don't know what flushing is. And I see it coming out the top of the radiator. So it's running in there fast enough. See it coming out the top of this. See it coming out of that. Here is the drain plug. See that little slot? You can open it up a little bit and it'll trickle out. But I got it going full blast. I'm going to check the temperature. You know, there's water in the oil. And I checked it this morning because I was thinking I might need to change it, you know.
at least get some out and put some new in. But it didn't have as much water in there as I thought. Yeah, I seen it was warming on up. And see when I shut it off, see that? See, I don't know if you can tell it, but it's got steam coming out of it. I'm gonna give it an hour, probably. So I'm gonna cut this off and get ready for part 2. Here's my flush. I'm fitting to flush it out. I don't really think you have to let the motor cool to do this step. And I mean, they liable to tell you to let it cool, but they don't want your radiator cap blowing up in your face. So I'm gonna try to pull this. This is where I need Tammy. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in there before I put any water in there. If your car, some cars don't have a radiator cap. So there's a place that you, there's a place like this that you put, this is where you would put it in. This is where you would have to put it in if it ain't got a radiator cap. And some of them don't. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start filling this up with water. You're supposed to let this run for 10 minutes. I'm gonna cut the water on. When you're doing this, if you drove a car, if it's cold, you ain't got to worry about it, but like when you checking this, always grab a radiator hose and see if you can mash it. If you can mash it, it's okay to open it. If it's tight, let it sit. I seen somebody get burnt one time real bad. Okay, y'all, the flushing's over. I'm gonna let that run all the way out. And I guess I'll let the motor cool overnight. I might come out here after dark and do it, but there's really no rush. Alright, it's day 3. Show y'all what I'm doing here. I filled the radiator up again. And I took a cord out. So what I done is I poured a quart of water in this container over here. And I marked it. Okay, so I stopped this so I can explain it a little better. I took a quart of water and I poured it in a container and I marked it. It'll show you here, but you'll see what I'm talking about. So I knew you don't want to be fooling around adding water and adding water and adding water. I took out just a quart, just enough to put the gasket sealer in there. Because you want to make sure you can get this in there. Oh, there's my container. See that black mark right over there? So, I'm making sure that it'll go back in there. supposed to let this take more than a minute to pull in. So that quart of water I took out, I'm putting it back in. See, I got a clamp on here, closing this off. All right, good deal. I got it all in there. So I still might have to add some water. It's supposed to run for 15 minutes. See how I clamp this hose off? I don't want the good stuff running in the reservoir here. So when I finished the truck, and I finished the whole process, it was still skipping. It was skip under a load. If you're just driving down the highway, it ran good. It's like when you was taking off or you revved up the motor. You could hear that skip. So I took things a little bit further. I took all the spark plugs out and done a compression check on the motor. You know, it won't pump up if there's a crack or a leak. All the cylinders pumped up good. So I knew that, you know, it was something else. It wasn't the cylinders. So the first thing I thought of doing was replacing the spark plugs. And when I replaced the spark plugs, that fixed it. Now see, I was just gonna drive it because you could drive it. And like work on it a little here and there. And, you know, like try to tune it up and find the skill. But the spark plug, that was it. Oh yeah. And I didn't know the truck needed a spark plug so bad. I was surprised at how good it ran after I replaced the spark plugs in it. But I took it down the road. It's just a little short clip. I filmed longer than what it filmed. I don't know what happened. But you can see me putting it under a load and see what happened. And I was so glad that truck was fixed. And for less than $100. So it's just a short little clip here. But I'll show you me driving it down the road. You'll see. Because I put it under a load. I put it to the floor.